What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wally, and
Graham.
this is
Perfectly
adequate. Hey, that was pretty good. That was on fleek. You know, that
I
was a
like
good
how you're
start.
like, it's your boy Wally and boy Graham.
I know. Where was the enthusiasm?
I can
expected
make
more
it
from you,
enthusiastic.
do it right now, enthusiastic. And
Graham.
what?
I can't be too loud, brother. People gonna
Our
weird.
people that are listening to this, they don't want to hear that lack of enthusiasm. They don't want to. They just feel like you just appreciated every ounce of
Enthusiasm's in
good
my eyes. They
from
see
your
it in
soul.
my facial expressions.
What if they're just listening? What if they're not actually a viewer? What if they're
They
a
can
listener?
hear my facial expressions.
This is the podcast. Some people come here just to listen and admire the eloquent words that we speak and emanate from our.
Then, as the
vocal
editor, you can
cords.
add in like one of them robotic voices that's like great enthusiasm.
Graham.
No, just like tells you what my face is doing. Like like eyebrows raised, eyes intently open.
Could you imagine if we were like talking and at the same time constantly it was also analyzing our facial expressions and like deconstructing every movement? It'd be like Graham, slowly head bobbing, smiling, eyes wide, swinging left, right, like a pendulum. Now he's standing still like a lawn gnome. And Ollie over there has that
I'm a
perfect
gnome.
scruff, according to Graham, but it's way too much hair on his face for Ryan. A lot of hair. Oh, baby soft skin.
I
Yo,
don't
I
know,
had
baby soft.
I got this aloe moisturizer this one time. Ooh. It's good.
You're rubbing aloe vera juices on your face.
Yeah.
Like
It
gross.
diminishes inflammation. Okay? Yeah, boy, once in a while. Get some of that. Alright? You know what? I don't want to talk about it. Let's not go that deep into it.
You want to talk about the juices from the aloe vera plant?
Graham?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Jinx, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke, but I don't drink soda, so give me some water. But water's free, and it's in my house, so I'm gonna go get it myself. Thanks, Graham. You done did.
Which, all the way, you came in with a glass of water, but the water was like up to here.
Well, that's because I drank it. I drank it on the way to my room.
You're like, I'm coming to get water. So then you come back and the glass is like a third filled. I was like, bro, you know you could fill the glass up more
I
than
filled
that.
it up, and I was like, "Mom, I'm kind of thirsty actually." And
I have.
drank it on the way here, and it got kind of empty. You know.
I
It is
have
what it
my.
is.
Sure.
How many fluid ounces is that? Is that like 32? 36?
Eat.
Oh, it is 32. Wow.
Mhm.
I got that right in the nose.
I was so
Right.
sad when I first bought one of these. I bought this from my school, and I had it. And I was leaving the gym, and it was full, and I dropped it within like 2 days of having it, and it just like, and it cracked and it broke. And I was sad.
For those of you that are not watching and just listening, he did a hand gesture where it basically reanimated a dropping of a glass or a plastic object and the object falling and compressing against the ground and then obliterating into pieces. Even though his device, his cup, did not actually obliterate, it is fully intact and it probably just got a few abrasions on its plastic surface.
Oh no, I got a new one.
Oh, he got a new. Oh, it did break. Did I just?
Yeah, it
completely-
broke. Like it hit the ground and water started just going everywhere. So I had to throw it. I threw it away. I was like, frick, and I had to buy a new one.
One of my waters like totally warped because it was in my car in the sun, and I came and it looked like a Capri Sun had been like squeezed at the bottom, but really it was just like a normal plastic bottle, and it was like vortex sucked at the bottom, and I was like, what the heck? And I tried, and
That
people were like,
good
dude, just
suck.
fill it with hot water, it'll do it. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Trust me, I tried. It does. This is bad. This is like a black hole got like, condensed inside, and it just sucked all the molecules from my device. Why do I keep calling it a device? It's literally a plastic bottle.
It's a
You know,
device.
we gotta get a. It is actually a tool, right? It's a device. Which is a
I don't
device.
know.
That's probably a synonym.
Plastic
somewhere
bottle is a plastic
in Webster
bottle.
Dictionary. But we should get thermoses that like actually contain the temperature.
Remember, kids, get a reusable bottle. Save the earth.
Save the earth.
I don't know why I looked at the microphone when I made the nod.
Save
'Cause
the
they
earth,
can-
microphone.
Yeah, save the earth. Either way.
Because then put that like Graham nods to microphone. I won't. That won't be there. If you're expecting that, and you're like, Wally, why didn't you put that? It's because I did it, and I'm telling you now why, so you don't have
I'm
to
telling
feel like
you
you miss
now.
anything.
So what I'm hearing is Wally is admitting to slacking off his editing job.
At what? My
His
editing
editing
job?
job.
My editing job? Whoa, where's your editing job? Aren't you getting a
Hey,
computer?
I am in charge of the Twitter, okay?
Oh, yeah, everybody go follow our Twitter account.
Yeah.
See what kind of posts, see what kind of fun-filled excitement goes on down there.
I put a lot of effort
Ooh.
into those tweets, man.
A lot of effort. You know, it really
Spend a
grabs
whole 3 minutes on those
really
tweets.
grabs the attention of our audience. You know, says some spontaneous, fun-filled quotes and things. You know, things that come to mind. It's like he's got Crayolas coming out of his brain. He's like a little coloring book.
No, there
So
ain't no
go
fun-filled quotes, man.
just check that out. Now
It's
he just plugs our video.
pretty much that's all it is.
But one of these days, once we get if we get like an actual audience on Twitter, he's gonna say some creative things because Graham's a thinker.
Yeah, I am a thinker.
He's
Don't
a
even know if
thinker.
a plastic bottle is a device or a tool, but I'm a thinker.
See, we're thinking if you just like sort of came to that and we're like, yeah, I'm a sheep. Sure, it's a device, but no, he's thinking. He's like, is it a device? He's questioning what's going on. You should always be questioning everything that goes on in life. Be like, why are they saying this? You know, don't let the media drive a narrative towards you, or don't let your friends. If you know, what if they're ignorant or if they're oblivious or they're just a little bit naive and they think that they know things but they don't. They think they're intellectuals. But they aren't because they know just enough to think that they're very intelligent and smart, but not enough to know that they don't know what they think they know. You
Yeah,
know?
tell your friends that. You think you're an
Tell it to
intellectual,
your
but you're
friends.
not.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
That's what. Oh, stretching out my back. That's what I tell
Jeez.
myself. That's why I just listen in conversations. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna listen because I'm stupid.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is this? What the heck is this? My keyboard's
So Graham,
disgusting.
when we start
Yeah.
like integrating ourselves into technology soon in the near future, are you gonna become a cyborg?
I don't want to become a cyborg. That's not really my end goal. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I don't. That's not where I want technology to go personally.
Neither do I. But if you could have some like robotic eyes,
No,
I could see very, very well.
I mean that'd
And
be
I-
good for like people who are born with disabilities or something. But personally, me, I would not do the upgrade of
No.
like free will of like conscience, like conscience. Yeah, I wouldn't
That's
do it like
okay.
that.
I'd prefer not to either. I like to actually progress. 'Cause
But
then,
I would do the upgrade for SAO. If I had to do surgery to be able to like go into a fantasy world, bro, all day. I would be the first test subject.
Let's be real. China gets everything anime style like 6 months ahead of us, so we're gonna be a little behind.
I mean, I
Or like
guess.
anywhere in Asia, I should say. I shouldn't just say China. It's like Japan. Like if you're trying to watch an anime and they're like, oh well, the series comes out like this time in Japan, but when you watch it, it's like you gotta wait like 3 months. Like dang it.
Well, then I would wait 3 months, but
Or
it
like
would
a
happen.
or like a Dragon Ball. You'd be the first North American. There you go. Or like a Dragon Ball Z or something, or like an anime episode comes out. Yeah, you gotta wait. Or a game, anything from there. It sucks. It's alright.
Or maybe
We're
it would
patient.
come here first. Maybe
Like
they want to test it
Pokemon?
on us.
Maybe they're like, we don't want to risk our own.
So let's take it to America. Well,
take
they'll
it-
definitely try it out.
They'll try.
Graham's in line waiting for it.
We got Graham. Look at his wall. We saw on the podcast. He's got anime posters on his wall, so he's down.
Yo, straight up. But like seriously, if like I am waiting for VR to go into like a whole different realm.
Yeah.
That would be pretty freaking sick.
Before we get into that, I was gonna say Elon Musk is actually working on something right now where he like, it's talking about like the disabilities that you were saying, where if anybody had like any disability where they weren't able to like move an arm, or they had something where like they were paralyzed from the waist down, or like they couldn't see well, or like they couldn't see at all and they're blind, or they were deaf. He's working on something right now where he would take out like a little incision in like your skull, really small. He said it was like that big, so only like not even at the size of a quarter.
So just a tiny incision. In
And
the
yeah,
skull.
yeah, exactly. And then like he would fill that. He'd make like a circle or like a circular shape, and he'd fill it with some like, I don't know, like some like microchip that would like just fit right in the place. So it's like your skull would just fill back up. But that would be like the new part of it. And he would like plug into like some part in like your synapses or something in your brain, where he could like fix any. He thinks he'll be able to fix any like disability or like blindness or illness in like people, like soon. He said he thinks he'll be able to test it out within like a year.
See, you could take something like that and use it for something, good and, help humanity prosper, or anime titties.
Ryan puts hand on forehead and leans close to desk, looking down.
See what I'm saying? Like you could
Ashamed.
put that. There are so many fun things. Like you got to think outside the box. Like yes, we can use it for medical technologies, but straight up, like I could think of all the ways we could be using this. He should hire me. I could think of all the ways. I got you.
Wait, would you make it so like the way like your retina displayed things from like the visual world that they would see things in like an animated version instead? Oh, what if it was like that? Everything looked animated to you.
It's like a TikTok filter.
Yeah, it's a
Everything's
filter.
anime.
That'd be wild.
That'd be weird. That'd be like,
That'd be super weird. But think about that.
oh, I am. I am.
Okay, it's you all have the free choice of whether you'd like to think about it as visually descriptive as Graham is right now in his brain. I'm positive you can all match it, but you don't have to. But if you could see his face right now, he's in awe.
I mean, would you not be like just straight like imagine. This is
And
only
then
going to
wait, and then they also like implemented things like virtual reality, but it was actually in the real world. So it was like Pokemon Go, where like you could see all the things. So like you had like an inventory in your back, and there'd be like a little like monster over there, but nobody else could see it. But it would make sure that there's like no other people in the area, or there was like a safe environment, so that you're not gonna like die or hurt yourself. I mean, like you have to like sign a waiver. So if you just go run into a wall, that's it didn't tell you, like you could still see the wall, so that's still like your fault. But then like it shows you, and then you have like an inventory, so you could be like inventory, and you could like pull out like a sword or something, and go run over and like fight something, and it makes like the sounds, and it puts like, and like the way that they like plug it into your brain, it actually puts like tension in your arm whenever you hit it, so there's like actual resistance and physical contact. So like it pull like when you go to hit it activates like a tendon or something, so like strains, so you can't actually like go past a certain point, and you actually have to like try to beat it out. And you just think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Obviously, it would be a little bit cooler if you could actually go into the environment, like the three-dimensional environment that's like a game or something.
well, at that point, you're kind of doing that. Like, if you're like starting to like, if you see,
Yeah. You're
it's
like
it's
kind of doing
augmented
it.
reality because it is reality, but
Exactly, because then people would be like walking around with like their briefcases and like their suits, and they'd see some random kid going, "Hiya!"
just screaming in the park.
I go like this, and they think everybody have like disabilities or something. They'd be like, "Damn, what's going on with
Jeez
the next
Louise.
generation?" And you'd be
It's like
"Nah."
you haven't seen it, right? You haven't seen the SAO movie, have you?
I haven't seen the movie. No, I've just
Ordinal
seen
Scale.
the first two.
It's basically that. Like they put on like their little headsets or whatever. Like it's a little around the back, and it changes what they see in real life. And they do. They have like zones that are like sectioned off for like events and stuff.
I haven't even seen that. I just thought that up. I just thought that up on my own. I could have made an anime series. Oh my! I could have
See,
made a
but
movie.
it's sad though because then you're still limited by your physical abilities.
Well, then you just get ripped. Then imagine you're training for this video game, but then in real life you're actually gonna get like ripped and jacked because you have to train for it.
Or you can skip all the hard work and just be ripped and jacked in the video game.
Oh, nah, because if it was a video game, I'd want to like look not ripped, or at least not jacked. I'd want to look like cut and like toned, but then be surprisingly stronger than that guy because I train and I have way better stats than him. That's like hella huge, and everyone's like, "What the heck?" And then you go like, and or like he goes to punch you and you block it with like a fingertip, and then you like flick it aside, and then you
Just
you
like
flick him, and
sword
then you,
comes.
yeah. Or you like yawn and he goes to stab you. You go, huh.
Why are you doing
And
that?
bite it. I was doing it for a display. I wasn't like, trying to make you yawn, but now I'm actually yawning because you yawned.
Jeez.
Gosh dang it. And then you like bite it and you go like, and you break it off. And you grab it. And you're like, ugh, what a waste of time. Well, like you
No,
just
I
let
heard
him cut you,
things-
but you have so much health and strength that he doesn't even harm you.
Like I was recently looking at like whatchamacallit, the just different options that are available for like VR headsets and stuff like that. And I think I read somewhere that like in the year 2022 we'll get close to things that are like either this seems kind of crazy, but technology grows pretty exponentially. It grows pretty quick. But the things that are close to like SAO level or even like Ready Player One, things like we're already pretty much almost at Ready Player One. It's just not as commercialized. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say everything we have today is pretty much Ready Player One,
Like,
which
yeah,
is
it's just
why
like-
Ready
yeah.
Player One. Like I think the movie is really cool and like the concept is really neat, and I think when it actually like delves into the actual world, they go into it. They make it seem super realistic, which they make it seem more like FAO, where you're actually inside of the different like dimension or like realm, or I guess whatever, like the simulation technically.
Hmm.
But really, they're just like dudes in headsets. So to me, I'm like,
See, I want SAO, but at the same time, I've
yeah.
never tried a VR. I've never tried any VR. So I'm sure like even if I tried even that level of play, I
Mhm.
would probably be blown away and I'd be like, oh, this is fantastic. Especially like they have the new one. Well, I don't think it's new, but it's like the Steam's version, I think, where literally like the controllers have like a touch sensitive like padding. So like as you bring your fingers down, it's like grabbing. So like if you're holding it like this and then you come and you like take your hand and you like squish, it actually makes like the hand motion of grabbing things. It's kind of odd, but it looks super cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're just like slowly implementing and like working their way towards a path where you're just gonna have like a full bodysuit. You're gonna
Mm.
be like one of those guys that like makes movies and they're like the green suit with like the rubber balls. I don't know if they're rubber actually. I have no idea. With like the little like white puffy balls coming off them and they're like make a dude like a demon or something. But
Hmm.
it's gonna be like you like in your house wearing a green screen suit, and
I
then
mean,
like your friends can watch you.
they have one in China. I think it's like a I don't know. I've never done too much research on it, but it's like an amusement park that is VR, and it's
Oh yeah,
literally
I've heard of
like
that.
you go in like I see like one of the things. It's like a giant warehouse or something, and it's all gridded up to like look like kind of like VR stuff, and you put your headsets on and you like go around and you play games and stuff like that. But it's a massive warehouse that tracks like everyone, and you know what I mean. You can run around and it tracks you. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, I've
So
heard
we'll
of
just
that.
have to invest in a warehouse.
That'd be cool. I've never been like. I mean, I'm sure that'd be interesting because you actually have an atmosphere where you're really open and free. So like everything you look like is like you're in a whole world. You can actually run around, and
Mm.
you still see like the boundaries. So if you run into like the wall and the boundary, it's just, like that's your fault 'cause you're dumb. But you can still like actually move around like fluidly rather than just being like stuck in a little square like in your house. Which is why
Hmm.
like the VR headsets and stuff didn't really intrigue me because I don't like the fact that you're kind of just like looking in a circle. I don't
Well, you
know.
got to get those like treadmills,
Yeah.
and they actually I think I watched just a video today that says like the one of them is like it's expensive. It's like $700, $800, but it's like a small version of it, and it just straps around your waist, and you stand on it, and it's one of those like slippy treadmills that's omnidirectional, and you can use it in your house. So
Dang.
yeah, and it supports like full running. Like you could sprint, and it's fine, and you don't have to be like gentle. I mean, be gentle with it, but you don't have to
Not at
like
my
limit
speed,
yourself.
baby.
It just burns a
Just
hole
kidding.
through it.
Just kidding. I ain't that fast.
But when I get like my place and like have a setup, I'm gonna have like a room that is strictly like the gamer room, right? And like it's gonna have sensors up in the top of the ceiling here. It's gonna be like super open, so like I can put the VR headset and be in the middle. My gaming setup over there. It's gonna be like legit.
Oh, you know what you gotta have. So you know how you said like limitations. It's
Hmm.
like oh your limitations are like your own physical abilities. Well, you gotta have it so you have like a treadmill and then like right next to the treadmill there's like a trampoline. So like if you ever need to jump super high for something, you jump off and you go, doo. You just I mean it'd probably be very dangerous. But then you have like
Probably.
like a waistband on, so like or something that like attaches like a harness, so it's on it. But then when you go over from it's always on use. But when you go from the treadmill to the trampoline, it like clicks, so it latches in like a location so that it can only go like vertical, like straight up and down. So you jump, and you can go like a little bit, but it'll pull you back to it, so you land without actually ever having issues. See,
Gotcha. Yeah.
we're thinking, we're innovative. Why did my thing get fuzzy? That's
I would say you got blurry.
focus, focus. Hey,
There it
focus.
is. But
Nice.
I would go like I would despite any of the risks, like if they had to like put something in the back of your skull or something like that, or I would
Ooh.
straight up do it for like full dive and all that kind of stuff. Like if the scenario for SAO took place, like if I was like not if I didn't have the financial ability to purchase everything I needed when SAO came out, if it came out kind of thing, and then I found out before I did all that people got stuck in it, I would still buy the gear, and I would go into SAO. I mean, if you're gonna die anyway in real life, you might as well have fun in the fantasy world and be like, yeah.
It's true. I mean, especially when you have like all these limitations and everything in the real world. When you go there, it'd be like a whole new experience because you can do so much
Plus
more.
anime titties.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Grammy
Yo,
Grams.
to quote the great Ricky. Y'all don't know who Ricky is, but from this quote you will. The great Ricky. You know what Ricky is.
I know.
2D girls are better than 3D girls. Just saying it now.
Damn. Damn. I don't know, man. We could have a debate about that one. I mean, I've met some pretty nice three-dimensional women before. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Met some cuties. Yeah. Right. How's that water? Is it fresh?
No,
Fresh as that
been
water
there
in
for
your
about a
fish
couple
tank?
weeks.
Oh,
What?
is that as fresh as that water in your fish tank?
Oh, this water in the fish tank super fresh. Got it from the sink
Nice.
about 20 minutes ago.
Nice. Clean that tank every day. That's my boy. Keep it clean and healthy.
Are you supposed to clean it every day?
I have no idea.
No,
I don't have a
No, I
fish.
know.
Oh, I thought you were serious. The genuine
No,
concern on
I
your
think
face.
I do mine every like week. I think at the end of the week I
I think
clean
that's
it.
fine because it has like you have a filter in it, right? And then it probably works.
Oh
pretty
no, there's
well.
no filter.
Do you have like one of those snails that cleans it?
No, that's why you clean it every week.
Oh, that's true.
If you had a filter, you could probably do it every like 2.5 weeks. But you cut the time in half because I got no filter.
Get that filter, boy. I'll
With
build
the
it.
filter, I don't know why I got I had to change because I had a bunch of algae. Algae. buildup.
Algae.
Yeah.
Algae. Algae.
So I stepped away from that because that was too much work and it was gross. But now he's chilling.
Oh, that's good. At least your fish is chilling.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. So you ready for that word of the day?
Let me. Yeah. I got you. On
Hold
that
this
word of the
bad
day.
boy up. You know what I'm saying? Or should we say?
Yeah.
bad girl?
Okay. Ready?
All right, hit me with
Ready
it.
for
I don't know what this
Polly?
word is. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. So let me see.
All right. So the word
What is it?
is wincest.
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 Why does this sounds like it's gonna be terrible? Sounds like a combination of winning and incest, which you can never win with incest, right?
Well, let me read you the definition. It
I
might
have-
sway you a little
I
bit.
have 4 siblings. This
Okay,
cannot
ready?
sway me.
The
This is
idea that
disgusting.
partaking in incest is actually a win.
Oh, I
Listen
was
here.
right.
Check me out. If you have a hot family member, you
That's
definitely
gross.
know that you definitely know that they're hot, and don't try to act like you don't like them. So that's otherwise that's cap. So if you identify a hot family member, such as a sister or a cousin, you definitely are trying to get in on them with 100. It's 100% okay, as long as both sides are DTF and you guys use proper protection to avoid pregnancy, and there's no baby, there's no harm done. Anyone having sex with a hot family member is definitely a dub, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. There you go.
I'm just gonna say, as a man who has 4 siblings and 3 of them are sisters, as a straight heterosexual white male, I guess my ethnicity didn't really matter, but you know, I'm just I'm just describing myself for people.
Tread very carefully with how you're about to proceed here.
I'm just gonna say, I'm just saying because if people are just listening and they don't know what I look like, I'm just explaining. I guess it's completely irrelevant. But anyway,
No, I
as
mean
was
the
saying,
fact that you're explaining how, like, as a man who has 4 sisters, okay,
3 sisters.
3
I'm
sisters.
saying that is grotesque, and that is never a win, and you should love your family members as family members. And if you ever even have a weird like thought, you're like, oh, that's like, because I've never thought about any of my sisters like that. I'd be like, yeah, my family's got some good genetics sometimes, you know what I mean? But I'm not like, damn, like that's just weird as fuck. And that is just indulging in the wrong spirits, my brother. That's gross. That's all I gotta say. That's gross.
I like that descriptive. You call me my brother as we're talking about. Winston.
Because I've been thinking about you, boy. I've been
Oh,
thinking
dear
about
God.
you. You know what I'm saying? Look at that bed over there. I even got my lights dim. Just
No,
for
don't
you.
look at that bed right now. It's disgusting. There's
Look at your bed. Look at mine.
PC
Hey,
parts and
and your bike. Have you ridden your bike?
I've ridden it once, but I don't know if I told you my racks came in.
Oh,
the
nice.
roof.
Nice,
So I
you
can
got a
actually
back
carry it around now. Yeah.
on your shoulders.
No,
Okay, good. Actually, on your car.
it's too heavy and too far of a walk.
Yeah, that would be like a 20-mile walk with a bike on your shoulders. That'd be some military intensity stuff. That'd be some like
Yeah.
Navy.
But I'll probably be
SEALs
using it a lot more now that I can actually like go places with it. So
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
And you can actually take it on adventures. You and your bike. Graham and his bike's little escapades.
it'll be a spin-off of Perfectly Adequate. It'll be like a sub channel.
In the near future, if you all want to see that sub category of that little channel, or if you just want it like popped up for like a little 30-second segment where we talk about Graham and his little adventures, How it
No,
gets to
don't
beat
do
up
that, because then like people, if we actually get big, people are gonna come back like years before all this happened,
Exactly.
find this video, and then we're
Uh-huh.
gonna have to actually do it.
We don't
I don't want to
have
make that
to.
video.
It's like, it'd be like we talking and then it just pops up and people are like, huh.
Oh, I thought you meant like I'd have to like videotape as I go down, like do these little trips, and I'd be like, you know how much like I'd have to actually like get a camera,
Oh my
videotape
gosh.
the trip,
You gotta do it for the people because the people care about you, so you gotta care about the people.
do it for the
whatever
gram,
people think.
all the gram, all for the gram.
For the Instagram. Or this instantly good looking gram. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Brother. Brother.
Brother.
Oh
Sister.
man. So start, gross. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that episode. We were gonna catch y'all next time.
Peace.
But on that note, peace out.
Yeah.
Have a good one.